Hello everyone, welcome to a new video for Bitcoin price prediction based on Elliott wave analysis. Starting on the 1 hour chart, of course, because we did not really see a very major moves for Bitcoin, and since our last deep analysis, of course, given yesterday, we have seen several possibilities that it might unfold in the next hours or even in the next week. So starting with the bullish scenario, let's start with the low bullish scenario, which is the lowest price that you might reach is, of course, a 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. Finishing an impulse toward the upside. And of course, as you can see, wave 3 is shorter than your wave 1 because your wave 1 is very extended. Therefore, your wave 5 should not reach, of course, the 111,400. That because it becomes, of course, your wave 5 longer than your wave 3. And your wave 5 longer than your wave 3, your wave 1 longer than also your wave 3 means, of course, invalidation of this small impulse. Meaning you are looking to something else bigger, which it might turn this as 1, 2, 1, 2. Your wave 5 might turn, of course, here as a wave 3 continuation toward the upside. Your target is 118K for, of course, higher bullish scenario. Now, the possibility between those bullish scenario, of course, is the lowest or shortest wave 5 to be finished, taking the all-time high but stay under the 111, meaning between this area is our target for wave 5, which is between 100A and 111K. This is, of course, a target area for this price action, which it might happen, of course, during the Trump inauguration day, right, which is presidency day, entering, of course, to the White House. Now, these are the bullish scenario. The highest possibility, as we said, is a short wave 5. Longer than 111, of course, is the bullish scenario, but the biggest one, 118. Now, let's move to the bearish scenarios. In the bearish scenarios, we have possibly a 1-2 formation, as we said yesterday, as this scenario, which it might be unfolding as 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5, finishing a wave 1, and then you have a W, X, and a Y. You want to finish this as WXY. If you want to finish it as expanding flat, this will turns not good because you still need this one wave toward the upside, taking the high. By doing this, of course, taking the all-time high, invalidation of 1-2. Meaning, if you are bearish, you want to start fresh again with a bearish scenario. The bearish scenario, of course, after reaching the high here is, of course, much more possible, of course, for your wave 4. The next wave 4, and then, of course, one more wave toward the upside, taking the all-time high for another 4-5, because we are in a 1-1-2 scenario. Now, as we said, this, of course, your bearish scenario, you don't want to take the 886, right, which is here already taken from the start of the wave 1 till the end. And of course, you don't want to take it. There is a few dollars gap in between, and you want to still continue to move toward the downside. And now, as you can see, this might be an impulse for a wave 1. Now, this is very corrective, so we might, of course, still have this possibility to happen as bearish. The second, of course, bearish scenario is a longer correction wave 4, meaning a longer correction wave 4 is this one, where you have topped here for a wave 3, of course, for your main impulse, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. You are still looking for a wave 4. And your wave 4 did not finish yet because you might have W, X, and a Y, meaning let's say this is an expanding flat, yes, or running flat for a wave W, because we did not take the low here, so it has ended as running flat. And then a B, and a C, of course, another running flat for X, and then, of course, another expanding flat for wave Y, probably to hit, of course, a new low for a wave 4 here, and then start to think to move to the upside. And that because of the choppiness that we see all over this area. A lot of zigzag, a lot of running flat, a lot of flats, meaning the whole area is corrective still. Not taking the high yet, meaning we are still in this correction, meaning it can be a possible scenario to have a one wave C toward the downside to take the all lower prices again in a much lower price, and then moving impulsively toward the upside again. So this is of course a possibility, guys, as bearish. Now the highest possibility as bearish can be of course expanded, after reaching this area. If we move toward the downside, meaning we're moving impulsively for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, of course. And don't forget that we have such a scenario with a short bull run where you have topped here, probably you have topped here maybe in a ending diagonal, as you can see, 1, 2, 3, 4, and a 5. After a correction, ABC, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, finished ending diagonal, finished wave 5, looking for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, closing the CME gap, reaching the 1.618 at 76,000. etc. Yeah, so this is the ultimate bearish scenario. Of course, before coming to this area, of course, we want to make sure that we are not in this scenario, a longer WXY. So once we break this level, we take the low, we have to see, of course, reanalyze how much potential the bearish still can continue. So these are the possibilities, guys. Now, which one is the highest between bullish and the bearish? Now, of course, I'm still looking for all-time high. Yeah? I'm still looking for one more wave toward the upside, shorter than your wave 5, between 108 and 111K, finishing this wave 5, coming to a bearish scenario, ABC, continuation again toward the upside. This is the most perfect scenario, I would say, for Bitcoin to happen right now. However, price action is very tricky. As we can see, a lot of competitor now entering the crypto market, which is the Trump coin. Of course, we all heard about it, and of course it has soaked up all the market capital right now. However, Bitcoin was not really affected. It was affected. It didn't went down. This is a good thing, but it was affected, yeah, because it was supposed, of course, Bitcoin to take this wave 5 already. But it did not. The whole capital, was getting out of Bitcoin a little bit and going into Trump coin, of course. That's why we saw a slowdown in the market here. We see a lot of shoppiness, and it went into a correction, a longer correction probably, in case we are moving toward the upside. In case we move lower than this, meaning, of course, bearish scenarios start to get much higher possibilities. That was it for Bitcoin. Thank you for watching. Thank you for your likes and comments. See you in the next one. Bye bye.